Hello everybody, we should be live. Check up on you in a second. I hear somebody calling. Yes, I thought I did. We have people standing or some on the Ferno lawn, kind of treating it as a picnic area. Not that they're eating, but I mean that's how they're treating it. So that might actually keep people away from, or people meaning hawks, away from there. But anyway, I'm hearing a juvenile hawk call. So we're gonna move around and see if we can find said hawk. I may have just damaged my scope badly. I don't know why this thing isn't working. Let's see if it works. Hold on. I think it's okay. It's the second time it's fallen off. It's the second time that's happened. I see two hawks. Okay, they're on the caused some damage. I see two hawks on top of the fencing that is near Ferno Hall. Look at how beautiful. Now one looks like J1 on the left and the other looks like J3 on the right. And they're the only two hawks I've seen so far. I've just arrived here, and I'm concerned about the fall my scope just took. I thought it was attached, and it apparently wasn't attached. But it's good to see our hawks, two of them there. Just try to get a little closer or change my angle. I don't know where anybody else is. Again, I've just arrived and taking a look as best we can and what little limited time we have. You see that we are up and running. So we're going to move around a little bit, I think, and look around as we do. Again, we've got the hawk on the left appears to be J1. Oh, hold on. I saw them looking at something, and that appears to be J3 on the right. Both quite beautiful. It's about 83 degrees, I believe, although it doesn't feel like that with that breeze. Hold on, do I see anybody else? No, not right now. So we're going to move. Before we move, let's see if we can get some closer looks. It's getting a little dark, so that we're not going to have super bright, sharp close-ups. Not from here. Again, this is J1 by the looks of it, given how much white is there at the chin. J2, who also has light eyes, has a more prominent white at the chin. And this looks like J3 with even more white than J2 and the darker eyes. So at least for me, that's how I identify them. There are other markings that, I'm not as familiar with. Beautiful birds, really are. Okay, we're gonna get moving so we can see if we can find anybody else. Now, I did not see anybody on the throne as I drove in, so I don't believe anybody's up there now. And there's nobody up there now. And I have not yet checked the various perches on Bradfield. I don't know if anyone's there. We'll stop here and there to take a look at our hawks. Let me back up just a little bit. What you looking at? Hi, J3. Oops, sorry. So both of them, J1, if you're just tuning in, we have J1 and J3 in our view. So this is J1 right here, and J3. And we're going to move pretty soon, I think. Change up the angle. Now I really haven't looked around, anywhere to see if I can find the other hawks. Okay, let's get moving here. Again, I'm not sure where the other hawks are. I haven't seen J2, Big Red, or Arthur. But the campus is quiet. I'm not hearing alert calls for anybody, including the hawks that we have found. I did go to Sapsucker Woods, and it was pretty quiet there as well. So again, we have J1 on the left and J3 on the right, if you're just joining. And I haven't been here on the campus that long, so I don't know where anybody else is. Not sure I love this angle. So we may move pretty shortly. We're going to do that right now. Uh-oh, hold on. J1 just moved a little bit. It's still on that fence. We'll look from here for just a moment. Oh, J1 is kind of stirring or something. And I think I did some damage to my scope. Again, no sign of anybody else just yet. And I mean, like, no sign. I haven't seen or heard, well, at least I don't believe I've heard. Someone was calling. Okay, so J1 just took off, and I didn't get it very well. Hold on. But the campus is quiet. I'm not hearing a lot of alert calls. Now I'm hearing an alert call, and that could be because of J1. Yep, I did some damage of some sort here. So we're behind Bruckner, and we're heading towards the Rice Hall parking lot, where I suspect J1 is. And from here I can no longer see J3. There's a robin who is vocalizing. I didn't hear this robin until the flight took place. Now, could be coincidence. Well, if J1 is here, I don't see J1. Actually, I see someone on Rice. Could that be J1? Maybe. Looks like J1. So J1 is on Rice Hall right now, and I still can't see J3, but somehow, the robins vocalizing here don't seem, well, maybe, I mean, it's possible they're seeing J1, but I don't see any of them. So is somebody else around? Let's look at J1 while we know where J1 is. So again, on Rice Hall. There's only one robin vocalizing now, and it almost doesn't seem right. Unless it flew through, unless J1 flew through and then went back towards Rice, that's possible, and maybe really disturbed, really disturbed these robins. I don't know. Let me look around with binoculars, see if I can find anybody else. Of the perches I can see on Bradfield, I don't see anybody. They're all empty, but I can't see them all. Okay, we're going to move. And see if we can what did I do in my scope? See if we can find somebody else. You know, I can't tell where the robin is that's vocalizing. It could very well be that it sees J1 where J1 is. But it's actually, I see the robin now. It's in that tree there, that pine tree. I mean, I guess it's possible. I'll bet it can see J1. Now that I think about it, it can see over this tree here, and from that height. So maybe it's seeing J1, because I don't see any. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, J1 has moved, I believe. I don't see J1 on Rice, but I believe I just happened to catch sight of somebody up here. Is somebody up here? Yes, there's a hawk. And I'm guessing that's J1. Because I don't see J1 on rice any longer. So that's my guess. So we're looking at, in one of the pine trees surrounding the parking lot of Rice Hall. And, I have yet to see anybody other than J3. Anybody else. So we're looking at J1, and we've seen J3 as well, but we haven't seen anybody else. So while you're looking there, I'm going to look around from as best I can from here. I still can only see so many perches at Bradfield. Okay, we're gonna leave this parking lot and we're gonna go elsewhere and continue the search. So it's breezy right now. The skies are not very, very clear. That's okay. Kids playing in front of... Oh, I think I see somebody on one of the tower lights. Hi, who's that? Is that Arthur? Looks like Arthur. Hi, Arthur. So that is the farthest tower from the nest. It's overlooking the running track. So we've seen Arthur. At least I believe. Oh, Arthur took off. Where'd Arthur go? I looked away. Okay, so now we have Arthur on one of the smokestack areas of the central heating plant. He's way over there. He's not close at all. Let me continue to look around. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Let me just leave things here, and like I said, I'm going to look around. He may sneak off without my seeing him. We'll move on shortly. Right now. Now I happened to spot Arthur on top of one of the lighting towers. I haven't really looked at any of the towers just yet, certainly not closely. There's always a chance someone else is on one of them. Okay, we're going to cross the road and take a look at some of the perches. Maybe I'll just, if I see one, we'll look closely. If not, we'll just keep walking. So far I don't see anybody. No, I don't see anybody, so we'll keep walking. I could show you the empty perches, but that doesn't make sense. Actually, let's see if we can check up on J3. If J3 is still where J3 was. And I see nobody on that fence, so I would say no. Oh, I see someone on Bruckner. Coming this way, up to Rice Hall. And someone's in flight above me. And calling. It's a juvenile. Let's, oh jeez. I have a real problem with my know what happened now. Let me fix that again, sorry. Sorry, we missed a lot of activity. I missed it too. I saw it, but I didn't record any of it. Forgive me. I've got a real problem. I'll tell you what happened. I saw on Bruckner, someone was moving around a bit, and then hold on, and then there was a flight by somebody else, probably J1, and the flight of I believe it was J3, went from Bruckner to Rice Hall, and then all of a sudden, like I said, J1 was, I believe it was J1 flying around, and I had a real issue with all my gear here. I need to tend to some of it. Hold on. And I hear a robin vocalizing. But I had one thing that's a problem is I dropped my scope when I first started, and I don't know if it's 100% my fault, but I accept responsibility. Something kind of failed on me, and I thought it was engaged, and it wasn't. So okay, hopefully we're back in business. Power wire, I think, got disconnected. That didn't help either. And damaged the scope some by the looks of things, and I'll just have to deal with it later. In the meantime, there were flights around, so I don't know where anybody is at this time, and so I don't know where J1 is, I don't know where J3 is, don't know where Arthur is. He may still be there, for all I know, across the way at the heating plant. Let me take a quick look with binoculars and see if I can see him. Not quite sure. I don't believe so, but I'm not positive. Maybe I should have stayed home. Well, I hear vocalizations in the Rice Hall, coming from the Rice Hall lot again, so we'll take a look. robin that was vocalizing just flew away. So I don't know if anyone's here or not. I don't see anybody. Let's head. One I want to try that too, by the looks of things. So we're going to move, and we'll leave everything in place. Because we have difficulties. It's getting dark, definitely. So we're running out of time. I knew it would be a short visit to the campus. And it's been nice to see the 3 hawks I've seen, but if I damaged some of my gear, I don't know if it was worth the trip. So I really don't know where any of the hawks are at this time. Maybe we'll find one or more before the night's over. I don't happen to see anybody with a naked eye on Bradfield. Check with binoculars. No, I don't see anybody. Okay. Like I said, it's getting dark. I'm sure you can see that yourselves. Last we saw Arthur, he was on one of the smokestacks. He was over there, but I don't see him there now. let's cross the road and maybe see if he's on any of the lighting towers. I don't see him, or anybody else for that matter. Feels nice. It's probably still in the 80-degree range, or at least upper 70s if I had to guess. But it's comfortable. I think the hawks have all given us a slip. Now we have a few more minutes of light left, so maybe someone will come along and go to Bradfield and we can see them then, but no promises. Hear a robin singing in the distance. That's the top of Riley Robb Hall. Wing, and I can't really see stocking because of the trees that are in front of me. We'll wait, we have a few minutes. Maybe someone will come along. I do hear one robin now vocalizing what sounds like an alert call. Wouldn't surprise me if Arthur's over there somewhere. I mean, I'm not saying he is, but wouldn't surprise me just because he was over at the central heating plant. And it does sound like there's some, maybe not a really, not a sustained heavy alert, but okay, I'm now hearing I'll have to watch for that. Anyway, I'm now hearing closer a robin calling repeatedly with some urgency. And that has stopped. Okay. So while we're still waiting, and hopefully we're still connected, let me check. Hello. Okay, we're going to check one more tower, and I think we'll check on Bradfield again. And then if we don't see anybody, we're going to close up. Here's Robin again. Okay, I just want to look at the tower that's closest to Weil. I don't see anybody. Okay. Let's cross the road and see if we can check up on Bradfield, just in case anyone snuck in when we weren't looking. So we've seen a total of 3 hawks tonight. J1, J3, and Arthur. And it's getting dark up there. I don't see anybody with the naked eye. Nobody there. Oops, hold on. And nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody there. I don't think anyone's on Bradfield. I'll look quickly with binoculars. All the perches that I can see from here are vacant. So maybe no one's spending the night there tonight. A couple more perches on this side I can see from up here. Let me check. Nope, nobody here. Seems like it's a quiet night here on the campus. And the most activity was when we were disconnected. Sorry about that. So I really don't know where anyone is. I think we'll wait just a few more minutes to see if anyone shows up on Bradfield, and then we'll close up. And it is possible for them, for someone to fly in and us not hear it. It's very possible. It happens. Okay, let's do a little walking. It's dark here. I mean, there's no doubt. Running out of light. It's peaceful. Actually, it's been pretty peaceful here on the campus all evening, since I arrived. Maybe I arrived too late. I don't know if anything was going on in either levee fields. It's not just quiet because of the shutdown of the whole world for the virus. It's how it often is here during the summer. Many quiet evenings. It's actually easier if I look with binoculars. I'm not sure if I can see though at this distance. Let me just take a quick look. I can't see all of the perches because of some tree branches, but I don't see anybody. We're about to call it a night. Maybe I should do that right now. Well, I know it was a brief visit. Maybe I should have spent more time here and less at Sapsucker. The thing is, Sapsucker I've really enjoyed of late, and it's just sometimes easier and better to just carry this around, and not to exclude all of you, but it's easier and simpler than dealing with a broadcast. Let me look one more time with binoculars, and I think, unless I see somebody, everybody, I think we're calling it a night. I know it was a brief visit. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. But it's time for me to head home. Until next time, I wish you well. Hopefully you're doing bird watching on your own and enjoying it. Wow, looks bright out here. Might as well look up at Vanessa. I think I hear a killdeer. I don't even see any stars in the sky or anything else of interest. So anyway, we're going to call it a night. Everyone, I want to wish you well. And we will see you next time, whenever next time is. Take care. Bye-bye. Good night, killdeer.